Welcome. Welcome to this full-day program at Litteraturhuset in Oslo. Welcome to Media in the Shadow of War. Welcome to a topic which is sadly never really addressed. The reason may be that we will be looking at the media, the very media which today lacks trust, in particular from the young. Let me briefly say that this is an initiative by the group Fred og Rettferdighet for, which was inspired by the former never Prime Minister of Britain, Jeremy Corbyn, and his Peace and Justice group. He visited us in this hall only last year. But great friends have helped us put together this day, in particular the European group Bridge, with Deepa Driver at the helm. But we are grateful to each and every name you see in the program for their engagement and ideas. With Zoom, we shall communicate with people from Washington in the west to Beijing in the east, 13 time zones apart. But we are bound together with a basic trust in the freedom of speech, the right to say and to know. Only a few days ago, the world's eyes were directed towards London and the fate of Julian Assange, who personifies our right to speak, write, and listen. Without it, democracy is a myth. Julian Assange's fate is pressing. The gruesome genocide in Gaza is playing out in front of our eyes. And the war in Ukraine takes hundreds of lives every day. All of it is man-made. All of it is avoidable. Today, 24th of February, is a particularly significant day. 2 years ago, Russian military forces crossed the border into Ukraine. We shall be looking at all these dramatic events, their causes and their ramification on Europe and the world, and the state of world peace as we see it. Hopefully, we will also touch on solutions and light in the tunnel ahead. We believe that these solutions are not to be found in more weapons, not in more bombs, and not in more animosity and propaganda. Like Julian Assange just said, if wars can be started by lies, peace can be started by truth. Welcome. I now give the floor to John.
So we started a little early. Thank you, Marielle. The trouble with Zoom and people being not in Beijing, but in Addis Ababa, and Istanbul, not in Ankara, and in Washington, is that you never really know. You don't have them in front of you. So we're struggling to get in touch with them, so you have to bear with me and be a little patient and give also the people queuing up to the time to come in here. Because I think we are filling up the hall today, which is wonderful, and thank you all for coming. So when technician Daniel gets his contact with Jeffrey Sachs in Addis Ababa at the airport there. Then we will, you have the program in front of you. We will start with Jeffrey Sachs, and then Mats Gilbert will continue almost immediately after that. And we always have this insecurity with the technician and the technical vulnerability, of course. So have a small chat between yourselves, and we'll be coming back very, very soon.